Hi everyone, this is Jofia DIY. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to show you how I made something. I made a dishwash. I came back and I was told that there's no dishwash to wash plates. It got finished in the morning and I need to make the dishwash. You need to have dishwash at home. Even if you don't have any other, you need to have dishwash to wash plates now. You get so I check where I'm keeping my ingredients, my chemicals. I found out that I don't even have complete ingredients. What I have is just natural soul, SLS, and sulfonic acid. Okay, so I now said, okay, let me just make something with it. I have not made this before. This is the first time I'll be experimenting this, and I want to see how it turned out. If you want to know and see how this turned out, please stick to this video, watch to the end, and see. Okay, what I'll do first, I will measure out the few chemicals that I have. This is our SLS. I'll measuring out. I'll be listing the quantity I use on the screen. Okay, I'm going to measure out my natural soul. The natural soul is your thickener. That is my thickener in this production. All right, this is my mixing bowl. Okay, then I'm going to dissolve the SLS in water, in part of the water I'll be using. This production is just for 4 liters. Okay, I'll dissolve my SLS, make sure that it does not have at least much of the SLS before pouring it into the bowl. Okay, I will stir the SLS in water and keep it aside for it to dissolve. Then I will pour the remaining water into the bowl, but I will not pour all of them. I'll just keep some. Then I'll start dissolving my natural soul in water. Natural soul is the thickener for this my soup. Okay, there are so many ingredients, so many chemicals that helps your soup to thicken, but the only thickener I have available is the natural soul. Okay, so I will dissolve that. I had to change the spatula. The spatula was not giving me what I want. The natural soul is almost forming lump in there, so I had to change the spatula. I took the wooden spatula, so I had to mix everything, mix the natural soul in the water and make sure that it really dissolves and the water becomes thick. Okay, can you see how thick it is? So I'm going to add the extra water now. Okay, I didn't video the part where I added the extra water, but can you see the water, the volume has increased because I've added the extra water that I remained, yet it is still thick. This is not a production for sale, it is for home use. Okay, it's an urgent production, so I'll still add extra water because I know my kids, my boys, they can finish this soup under 3 days, so I have to make it more liquidified. All right, so this is my sulfonic acid. I'm going to mix the sulfonic acid into the SLS. There's no specific reason for this. I'm adding the sulfonic into the SLS because I want the sulfonic acid to dispense easily. I want it to mix evenly and easily for me. That is why I'm adding the sulfonic acid into the SLS. So when everything has completely mixed up, I'm going to start pouring it gradually into the natural soul. Okay, so here is me adding the SLS and sulfonic mixture into the natural soul, and I'll keep stirring because I don't want, if I pour it all at once, it may not mix well. Okay, because I'm using a small spatula to mix this. Okay, so I poured it. That is why I poured it gradually and I mixed everything together. I'm still going to mix it again. Mix it. Can you see the consistency? It is very, very thick, but this is what they draw like a bottle. But as long as I'm the one using it at home, who cares? So I'm going to leave it for a while to clear up. Then I will come back and check. I decided to check the pH of this to know what it will give me. As I said, I've not done this before, so I'm cutting my pH paper or strip into pieces. I just took one of the pH and I cut it into pieces. Then I used one of it to check. Can you see the pH is around 4.5. it's 4. Can you see? Can I bring it down? It's 4.5. It's not close to 5. It's close to 5, but not 5. It's 4.5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust this pH. Now, how do you adjust your pH? You adjust your pH by increasing it or reducing it. And in this case, I want to increase it because I just want to increase it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is my caustic soda. I will use 10 grams of the caustic soda and dissolve it into 90 ml of water. That's 90 ml of water. This is the water. I will dissolve it into the water and stir it to dissolve. Then keep it to cool down for at least 3 to 5 minutes before I will start the adjustment. Okay. And if you still want to, if you just want to increase it to more acidic, you can use like sulfuric acid to increase it. Okay, so the solution has cooled down. I want to add it to the soup. I'm not going to pour everything because I just want to increase the pH. I'm not just adding caustic soda. I just want to increase the pH. So I've added like 2 spoons and I'm stirring it. I will stir it very well. Then I will check the pH again to see whether it's increased or it is still where it is. Okay. Now I'm taking another pH paper to dip in the soap. Then let's check this together. Okay. This is 5 points. 5 points or so. This is 5 points. This is 5. Okay, it's at 5 now. So I still need to increase it again. I want to get 6 to 6.5. I want this dishwash to have a 6 to 6.5. So I'm adding extra 3 spoons to the soap and I will mix it again. Mix it very well. Then check the pH again. Then I will mix it very well before checking the pH again. So I will take another pH strip. Remember, I cut it into how many pieces? Into 3 pieces or 4. So this is another one. Can you see? It is 6.5. This is 6.5 and I am okay with it. It's 6.5 or 7. All right. So this is how I made the urgent dish wash that day, and it came out good. And under how many minutes I was able to achieve this. Can you see the consistency? It's not liquid, it's not thick, it's not watery. I love it like this. If you want yours to be more thicker than this, you can reduce the water quantity, or you still maintain the 4 liters of water, then you thicken it up with a salt solution. That is all for the dishwash. So I was now contemplating with my boys, what color should we add? Should I use pink or green or blue or orange? Which color are we going to add to this dishwash? And should we add fragrance? They said okay, that I should add pink, a little bit of pink, not too much. And I brought pink and I added pink color. Then mix it very well. Can you see the transparency? This is so simple to make. Please, I wish somebody can try this and tell me how it turned out. So this is an experiment that I just decided on my own to try out. Nobody sent me. Okay, I'm going to add a fragrance, just 2 ml of fragrance to it, and it smells amazing. And it's very simple to make. Can you see the transparency? Can you see? Thank you all for watching this video to this very end. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you all think about this video. In case you have not subscribed to this channel, please, subscription is free, totally free. Thank you and see you all in the next video. Bye.